Welcome back to my channel. Okay, this is a kind of a sensitive subject to me because I'm learning to talk about on my channel things that I can relate to and things that I can share that I've overcome as well or even I've been through. That's why I try to find stories of things that I have been through myself. So the whole Twitch widow, I've heard so many different perspectives from the story. If many of you don't know, the DJ, I think he was the DJ or the dancer or like the hype guy from the Ellen DeGeneres show. Well, I think what is it? About 2 years ago, maybe. I think it was it might have been even a longer time that I lost Michael. That Twitch committed suicide and he left. He left his wife as a widow. Well, the wife is now coming out, and from my understanding, she is in another relationship. So she's now coming out to People Magazine saying what she found during the time she was getting ready to prepare for his funeral and all the drugs and different things that she found. So many people are up in an uproar because they feel like she is tarnishing his legacy and what he stood for. And if many of you know, he was just this big baller personality. He was so fun. He danced all the time. I think somebody said he was on So You Think You Can Dance, that show. I know for myself, being a widow, I could never get out and say, well, I found this in Michael's closet. He was hiding this. He was doing these. He was drinking this. Because what I understand, not so much of his legacy, but even in death, I should have more sense, more love to protect that covenant. And the covenant is to stand with him just like I did in life. To honor him just like I did in life. Because if he was living, would I get on this huge platform and tell people what I found about him that is negative or degrading or make people look at him in a different way? And I'm going to share this story with you that I battled with for a while after my husband passed. After my husband passed, you get to write acknowledgments. Whew. And it brings tears to my eyes even thinking about it. After you get to write acknowledgments, and I had to write an acknowledgement, and I think I said something to the lines of how much I loved him, and he can take his rest now, and he don't have to be afraid anymore. And I felt like I shouldn't have said that word. because he was my hero. He was my guy. He was my protector. He was my husband. And when I went back after everything, you just don't know. After I went back and I said, you don't have to be afraid anymore, I felt like I showed him being weak in a sense to people. And I felt like I didn't protect his strength. And God had to continue to deal with me on that and give me peace about that, because that's not the legacy that he left. He left a legacy of being fun. He left a legacy of being a big baller personality. He left a legacy of love. He left a legacy of strength, because he touched so many people. He was such a great man and a great role model to my son, to my daughters, to my brother. So I got peace about that. And that was the problem that I have in this situation with the wife. Protect the covenant just as you would have done if he was alive. Protect it at all costs. It doesn't matter if you're going on in a relationship. That was your husband. That's your kid's father. You had a covenant with him. And if nothing else, protect that. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. And yeah. I'll see y'all in the next video.